Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. Enjoy whatever time we end up spending together. If you do not subscribe, I'll make sure you go through a really shitty divorce. I'm already going through that. Don't want to put that on anybody. But anyways, today we're going to be playing with the Eyeshadow X Shroud palettes. They look like this. I really wanted to do something with these. I almost did a palette bingo. And then I just thought, let's just pick some shades and let's make a look. I ended up creating this look right here. So if you want to see how I created it, hear me blab about what's going on in my life, which is a disaster, and just do a little bit of makeup therapy time with me. Then let's get into it. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Okay, it's been a week. It's been a couple weeks actually since I've been here, and it's been a couple weeks freaking for me. Around the time that my last video went up, my relationship went to shit. I don't care if I shouldn't be divulging in it. It happened. It is what it is. We're signing the papers. I'm fucking done. Fuck him. We're done. Fuck men. So my whole plan for October kind of got like thrown up into the wind of like what my plan was, because I'm kind of just like a little bit out of it. So I'm gonna be working on figuring that out. So I was gonna start with some face charts, but I think we're just gonna be playing with some Halloween palettes today. I'm gonna go through this in my collection after this and film my Halloween palettes just so I can get that up for y'all and whatnot and get back into the jive of doing YouTube again. I also applied for another job. I should be hearing back hopefully freaking soon. Making some more money, doing some more things, getting my life together. The background's going to change. I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm really excited for this new life that I'm gonna be making for myself. So there's that. I started doing a palette bingo with these palettes, and then I liked the color story, but then I never applied it to my face, and I was just like, you know what if I just pick shades from each of these palettes and I just create a look with them. So we're using the Eyeshadow X Shroud palettes, which look like this. I've had these in my collection for a very hot bit. I have not played with them just because of how I felt about Shroud and how they like really disappeared, but I feel like these are just perfect for right now. Yeah, I played with them. I like them. They're good quality. I just was not happy with how Shroud went about everything. But anyways, I'm going to be priming my eyes with some REM Beauty Sweetener Concealer. We're going to be setting it with some Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. I'm going to be scooting you in, and we're going to be doing some makeup time and just getting back to my freaking self. So let's do this thing. So I need this. This kind of like makes me like not pale. Yeah, okay. I honestly don't know what my plan is yet. I don't. Yeah. I really am like more leaning towards this palette than this one, to be honest. But there is some very gorgy shades in here. You know, we might just use that for like a fun little pop of color. I honestly don't know. I haven't done makeup in a while. Like I said, I'm super excited to be just diving into this and playing with it. I've had such a rough couple weeks. During the midst of it, yeah, I'm gonna be talking shit about him. I don't give a shit. He was like, well, you shouldn't really be putting like stuff on social media about like everything. It'll like ruin brands. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. I'm allowed to sit here and express myself. If I'm allowed to talk about the fact that I am in the midst of a divorce and how it's making me feel. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Okay. There's gonna be a lot of swearing because I'm peeved. I'm very peeved. So we're gonna let it be. Okay, deep breath. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Like I said, I really feel this palette. These oranges in here are really talking to me like that. I'm really gravitating towards that. Maybe something in here as like a little fun, bright pop of color or something. These are just absolutely gorgeous color stories, gorgeous palettes. I love Eyeshadow. I have loved her for so long. I'm excited to see her new palette. I might go on a little makeup palette binge here. I probably shouldn't because I'm going to be getting my hair done, but you know. I'm going through the roughest period of my life. I can always make money. Problem solved. But I'm super excited to play. I'm super excited to be playing with these here today. I honestly do not know fully what I'm going to do, but I am really gravitating towards that Losers Club shade right there to start with. I think I'm going to be putting that into the crease. I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be going in with my really, really battered Rephr 13. I'm going to be washing these soon, okay? Do not worry. We're going to be getting around to it. We're going to be improving healthy everything in this next little period of my life, but washing my brushes is not at the top of my list right now. We're just taking that and bringing that into the crease here, like I said, on that Rephr 13. Just bringing it into here. I'm really excited for this month. I'm going to do so many creative things if I can. Like I said, I have like hopefully another job and everything, so we'll see when I can fit it in, but I have so many fun ideas and I really want to accomplish them. I don't want to like push myself too much with like, you know, everything going on, but I'm gonna try my hardest to not let shit get to me. But yeah, just taking it into here. I'm gonna be going in with just a tad bit more of this because I do really want it to pop here. I love makeup. Makeup is such like a just safe space and I love it. Okay, once I have that in there and I have it at the intensity that I want it at. Okay, once I kind of have it at the intensity that I want it at, which is like somewhat around that realm, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that Crypt shade, just a little bit on my Rephr 15. And we're just going to blend it right here. Just so then it isn't such a sharp, harsh edge and everything. Just blending it out and in. I woke up, like, I made the decision last night that we're just gonna be done. You know, like, it's been in the works, but I made a decision of, we're not gonna go through the court. We're just gonna freaking end it. You know, no lawyers, I'm done. And I woke up with just such a huge weight off my back and I feel so much better. But yeah, just taking that Crypt shade and blending it into that Losers Club. That is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so I'm going to be bringing in, I think, this Dairy shade right there from the It's Freaking Bats palette. I love that meme. I love that little girl. She is just adorable. Going in with my Rephr 26, if you've been here, you know that this is my go-to brush and I'm just like shoving shit in there, right? So we're gonna be taking that Dairy shade, like I found, Rephr 26, and just bringing the shade into here. It would help if I actually had more, you know, product on the brush. There we go. Just bringing it into here. Nice. This is my favorite time of the year, except for the fact that it's hot as balls right now. I hate it. I hate the fact that it's hot right now. The AC is blowing in my house. I can't have my windows open. I mean, it is probably really nice, but like where my room is on the house, the sun just beats down, so it's like hot as hell. We're just taking that into this outer V area, packing it in because I do want the color pigment. I'm going to be blending this in, do not worry, but right now it's more so about placement. If you've been here, you know things. You know what I'm going to say before I even say it. We're going to go in with my Unearthly A5. I love these brushes so much for blending things in, but I'm just going to be taking that and just melting this all together right here. That's so pretty. I love it so much. I am going to be going in with more of this purple though and packing it in because I can't do a look without making it really, really dark out here anymore. It's become an issue. It's become a problem. It's just gonna be what it is. But yeah, just packing more of that into right here. I am gonna be going in with a little bit of that Ghastly shade right there from the HalloBean palette. Still with that Rephr 26. Just adding that into here just for a tad bit more depth, even though that other one is like really dark, but I don't care. Just take it into there. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Blending that out with that unearthly brush a little bit. I love a good smoke, okay? I do. We're gonna be going in with the Unearthly Cosmetics Glimmer Gloss. I love this shit so much. I'm gonna be picking up the Bella Beauté bar one. Like I said, I'm just gonna be splurging. I don't care. I can always make money, even though times are really hard, but I need to do things for myself rather than just serving somebody else who did not give a shit. You know? Okay, so I'm really feeling those two shimmies right there. I feel like those are really what I'm going to lean towards. I do really like that ghoulish shade, but I'm also really thinking something from over here as a really fun, bright, unthought of for this, like fun pop of color in the inner corner. But like I said, I'm gonna be going in with this Unearthly Glimmer Gloss. We're gonna just popping it all in this area. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go in with that Afterlife shimmer from the HalloBean palette and with my Refer 21. If you've been here, you know it's my go-to brush for this shit. We know things. I'm gonna be taking that and I'm gonna be plopping that right out in here onto that Glimmer Gloss. We're just gonna be stamping it, okay? Stamping. Like so. Also, I just want to give a huge shout out to Shani. You are the greatest person to ever exist. You have really gotten me through this, along with Kimmy. I don't think I would have survived the last little couple weeks without my best friend Kimmy. Shani has been listening to me every single second about every single thing, along with Kimmy, and I need to put it out into the universe of how much I absolutely love and adore them and appreciate them, and I'm so incredibly thankful for their friendship because life sucks, okay? Life sucks. People suck. It really does. And I cannot be more incredibly thankful for having them in my life. I'm going to go in with that Woodsboro orange shade right there now. Still Refer 21. Just bringing that a little bit right here just so then it, you know, we need to have some pop. I need some light shim up in this beach. Just like so. Oh, that's such an insanely gorgeous color. You're gonna be seeing these palettes a lot within the next couple months. Well, October and then in November, because in November I'm gonna be using all throwback palettes that I've not really used much, my like neglected ones. Like I'm super like excited for the content I'm going to be bringing out. I'm thinking we go in with either, ooh, that'd be pretty, or that Apparition shade maybe, and then do something really insane in the inner corner. So we're gonna go in with that Apparition shade right there from the It's Freaking Bats. We're gonna be going in with the Refer 21 after it's been cleaned off, taking a good amount of that and then plopping that into right here. Again, stamping it in. We're gonna be blending it in, do not worry, but just stamping it in. You know what I wish I did actually, but I'm gonna like kind of cover it up a little bit. What if I go back? Or do I leave it? Because I kind of really want to do like a halo eye. But we're just gonna deal with it. We're gonna deal with it. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. We're fine. We can always come back. Okay, going back in with that Woodsboro shade and just blending that Apparition shade into it right here. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, I really, really like how that turned out so far. I'm probably, like I said, going to go in with some bright, fun color in there. From the It's Freaking Bats palette. I'm probably going to go over it with just a tiny bit of that ghoulish shade right there from the HalloBean one. I'm going to like be bringing it down. We're going to be grunging it. I'm super excited. I honestly do not know what I'm going to be doing, if I put any liner in there or anything like that, but I'm really, really vibing with this right now. This is such a fun look to just introduce me back into doing makeup and everything, and I'm just super excited. I'm gonna go do the rest of my face. I'll come back for blush, highlight, lip details. We'll go over liners. We'll go over anything and everything, you know, whatever, we'll do the under eye. If you've been here, you know, we know things. Hello, we are totally glammed right now. Really feeling it. I feel good. We're doing good. Okay. I went in with the Blend Bunny Juicy Cheeks blush palette. I went in with Squeeze and Ripe, so the orange and the dark purple. I went in with this Unearthly liquid highlight in Eternal Ember, and then I went over that with this Unearthly Get Groovy highlighter duo with which looks like this. I mostly went in with that one. I'm really vibing with it. My hair is so greasy. I did not realize that until I put my hair up and I was like, whoa, grease ball. I really like how this looks. I did go in, it's under my snack, with this Pixie black liner just down here, just a little bit, because, you know, why not? Let's do this under eye. Let's do this thing. What are we thinking, my dudes? What are we thinking? Why is it so... There we go. Okay, I'm thinking we go in with that Crypt shade to begin with. Going in with my... oh my god, not my own. I was like, my Refer 03 here. That Crypt shade right there from the HalloBean one. I'm so frazzled now. I was doing so good. Nothing even happened. I'm just like frazzled. But like I said, with that Crypt shade, and just bringing it all along the lower lash line here. We're going to be blending that Losers Club and those purple shades into here. But I just want to plop this down first like we did up above. Once I have that in there, I'm going to be switching over to my Refer 23, and we're going to be going in with a little bit of that Losers Club shade right there from the HalloBean palette. Just taking that and bringing it right here and forward too. Just blending it into that Crypt shade. Then switching over to It's Freaking Bats and going back in with that Dairy shade right there. Going in with the Refer 23 and just taking it on the outer edge out here. That's gorgeous. I love that. I wish I didn't throw away the box of these lashes because I don't remember what they are. And I really, really like them. And I don't care if they're too big. I've got that comment before where somebody was like, your lashes are too big, they just take up. And I'm like, okay, and? I love a good big lash. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. It's not gonna do anything. Okay, what are we feeling for this inner corner highlight? I'm kind of feeling that handbook right there. I think would be kind of really sick in there. I'm even tempted to like go in with like that matte right there. I'm not going to lie. Like going in with that and then plopping like a little bit of that ghoulish white shimmer from in here in there. But I'm also really tempted to go in with like that Wicked shade right there. I don't know. You know? Okay, you know what? I think I know what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of that It's Showtime shade right there, in with my Refer 03. It's Showtime shade is from the HalloBean one. Bringing that into this inner corner right here. This is a matte shade. We're gonna be plopping a shimmer on over it. And I am keeping the lower lash line matte. Usually I do end up bringing in some sort of shimmer down there, but I just don't feel like it today. That's gorgeous as hell. I really like that, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna go in with just a tiny bit of this Sam shade right there from the It's Freaking Bats palette. So just taking that, plopping that on there. That's gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to go put some mascara on and we're gonna figure out a lip, and then we'll talk about the whole look. Okay? Okay, for lip, I went in with this Unearthly one in Delight. I think it is gorgeous. It might be a little bit too dark, but I honestly do not care. I almost went in with this other Unearthly one in Mandy because, you know, that's gorgeous. I need to take her out more, so I'm gonna set her out. But I absolutely love how this look turned out. It is so gorgeous. I'm sad I don't have earrings in right now, but we're just gonna have to deal. But yeah, this is a little look at the look. I don't give a shit if my lashes are too big, who cares? But yeah, this is the look. I find it so freaking gorgeous. I love it. I love how these palettes pair together. I feel gorgeous. I feel good, and I really love that aspect of makeup. You know, I really do. I love these palettes. They're so much fun. I wish that I would be taking them out more. Like I said, I didn't really like how Shroud did things and went about things, so I haven't really taken them out, but these are just absolutely amazing. Oh my fucking god. You texted me. But I absolutely love these. I love the quality of them. I love Betty Bean, and I'm just really excited that I have these in my collection and that I got to play with them here today. If you made it to this point of the video, though, thank you guys so incredibly much for watching. I really do appreciate having you guys here, enjoying my content, watching my content, and just supporting me. It's been a ride this past year, so just thank you guys for sticking with me and just being here. I appreciate it so much. A couple things before you go, though. Remember to not be a piece of shit. To be homophobic, to be transphobic, to be racist. It's 2025. Put your head in your ass and do freaking better. Remember, morals over makeup. Okay. Again, just thank you guys so incredibly much for supporting me. It means so incredibly much to me. Again, just thank you guys so incredibly much for supporting me. It means so incredibly much to me. Remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.